Kid who grew up in Brooklyn, New York, Brownsville neighborhood of Mike Tyson. Tyson, behind bars in Indiana, has gotten word to Riddick Bowe that he is rooting for him for the people of Brownsville, Brooklyn. The 12th of 13 children in a drug-infested neighborhood. He's overcome a lot to get to this point where he can fight for the heavyweight championship of the world. It really is quite a success story.
He is that for sure, and he's a young man who has already thought about if he can win this title, they would like to use it to try and help in anti-drug programs, literacy programs. A different demeanor right there from Riddick Bowe. We have seen him mostly smiling, mostly joking, mostly having a good time. Now it's down to business as Hedgeman Lewis and Eddie Futch lead him out to the cheers of this crowd. The music with an African flavor. There's a smile from Riddick Bowe. Some would speculate that the moment is upon him and perhaps he would be feeling the pressure, but we will not know that until this fight starts. I've spent years and years doing boxing speculating. You never know.
31-0, 27 knockouts. He comes in at 6'5" tall, 235 pounds. He'll have the height, he'll have the weight. The ability, we'll wait and see.
Evander Holyfield is chosen, comes from MC Hammer. Hammer, of course, a big sports fan, good friend of Evander Holyfield. They're both big baseball fans, obviously. And right now, I'm sure Hammer is thinking to himself, that's my bud. He's facing the biggest challenge of his career.
A good look at the sold-out Thomas and Mack Center on the campus of the University of Nevada, Las Vegas. Holyfield, a bit of a smile.
And you know what? You sense he's going to get a better response from this crowd than he has in recent fights.
It's a Mack Center right now.
And something of a change. I don't know that I've seen Evander Holyfield greeted as warmly as this crowd greeted him tonight.
28-0 with 22 knockouts. And Holyfield smiling back toward the crowd. Has appreciated his reign as champion. It hasn't always been that way. So on the smile meter tonight, and the very first tail of the tape, that's right. 30 years old to 25. You see Riddick Bowe 2.5 inches taller, a big 30 pounds heavier, and he does have that reach advantage. But Holyfield likes to tell you how Bowe
percentage. And I'll tell you what, if that number of 18 jabs early in the fight is not bigger for Holyfield, he'll have a problem. He's going to box for 4 rounds. He will throw.
Let's get ready to rumble!
Now.
The pre-fight stuff has been fascinating. Let's see what happens here as we start for the heavyweight championship of the world, round 1.
And will Evander Holyfield stick to his initial plan to box against Bowe early? Or will he see that maybe early in this match, Holyfield will stick to his word and box?
Good left to the body from Holyfield.
It will be
Holyfield with the left right. Good right hand from Holyfield. Both.
One weapon we've seen early from Holyfield already is the overhand right. I think we'll see that punch more than any of us expected.
To use that weapon, Holyfield ties it up again. Another good right hand from Evander Holyfield.
A good right got there by Bowe, and it didn't move Holyfield. Now, does Holyfield want to exchange like this early? That's the question. That's fights, but might surprise Bowe.
And he caught a right hand in return.
A point to be made. 24 of Riddick Bowe's 27 knockouts have come inside 5 rounds. We've made a lot of it, but it's true.
Good right hand from Holyfield.
He's dangerous, Erland, that are not thought of as the best.
And Holyfield catches him again.
That would be the uppercut and the right hand. Or, I'm sorry, the right hand and the jab of Holyfield. Not thought of as his best weapons. We may see a lot of those tonight.
Holyfield said he wanted to chip away at Bowe's confidence. Joe Cortez trying to stop the fighters, and war is broken out in the middle of the ring.
And this might not be good for Holyfield. They got mad. Holyfield might have been stunned by one of those right hands. Joe Cortez lost control.
All right, come on, get him out. Get him
with Bowe. And not working. There's the uppercut, but Bowe has his own to answer. And no double left hooks from Holyfield. That's an important weapon for him. He's forgetting to use it on the inside.
And Bowe lands with the left.
There's the combination punching for Holyfield, but Bowe working that body.
You got it, guys. Come on.
Joe Cortez.
Pressing the one to the body.
Uppercut from Holyfield and response from Bowe. 30 seconds to go in a second.
Holyfield. It's advertised to be, and Holyfield did not stick to his plan to box for 4 rounds. He walked inside with Holyfield, with Bowe.
And missed wildly at the end.
Definitely. They're going at it toe-to-toe. They're making it really tough. I feel that Bowe should be definitely on the outside. Holyfield is definitely too close.
This has turned into an inside battle. Now, Holyfield wanted this, Len, but not this early in the fight, I don't think.
And he covers up. And Bowe goes to work.
Bowe is working very effectively on the inside, much better than Holyfield. That's a surprise to some. With those
And
left
Bowe
hooks.
pushes him away to get him from arm's length. And Bowe connects.
The left hook hurt Holyfield. He's stunned by the left hook.
And a right from Bowe. Crowd responds to the uppercut from Riddick Bowe.
The failure of Holyfield to fight well on the inside so far is the big story of this fight. Riddick Bowe's fighting very well on the inside.
And Bowe fights right back, and Holyfield with another left.
One of those lefts may have gotten to Bowe and showed him.
Holyfield trying to come with the right over Bowe's jab. They're effectively there. Now back in. And Bowe. And Bowe again with the combination.
Do this.
Bowe the right to the body.
Tremendous body shots by Bowe. This is what Holyfield wanted to do. And Riddick Bowe is proving he is an excellent fighter on the inside. Better than some expected. He's hurting Holyfield.
He's landing against Holyfield, and he's the one against the ropes.
A lot of holding again.
Taking lots of shots. And still standing.
He has appeared to be stunned. Now there's the uppercut from Holyfield. That's the first one he's thrown with conviction in this fight. He's there for the right hand of Bowe. Holyfield has not put his body in.
There was a right hand from Bowe.
Oh man, it wasn't. Good short right. Oh my. Both body shots are spectacular.
So usually the Riddick Bowe fights are over by now.
And as I mentioned, 24 of 27 KOs he's had within 5 rounds. So he's past that point now. That doesn't mean he still can't score a knockout. It's just that, I mean, traditionally he hasn't.
Here's where you start to look at, as we go on here, the stamina and the conditioning involved with Dick Gregory and Mackie Shilstone.
Evander Holyfield is landing the best left hooks he can throw, and they're not hurting Bowe. That's bad news for him. I mean, those are...
Now on the inside, midway through the 5th round.
And you know, Riddick Bowe, let's talk a little bit about that weight loss. The fact that he had to lose a lot of weight here. Will that start to wear on him? He did not respect Evander Holyfield. He told us flat out, I'm not impressed. Well, guess what? The guy's still standing and still winging big punches and winning this 5th round.
Bowe tried for one good right hand there, but basically he's taken this 5th round off.
Been so effective.
I feel he should go to the body a bit more after the jabs. He should throw a double jab and just go straight to the body.
If he can.
Come on. Let's go, come on.
Both men are abandoning their jab in this round now. Though Holyfield landed it well early. Hey, they're both not throwing that many punches.
Uppercut from Holyfield landed. They have both slowed here in the middle stages of the 6th round.
A very key point right now because of what we talked about with the weight loss and all the rest. Not very much action from Bowe, but Holyfield could let him steal this round with activity in the last minute. And it's Bowe working on the inside there and not Holyfield.
The crowd calling out for some action.
Well, I'll tell you what, they've seen plenty. They shouldn't be worried about a little low.
Bowe with a little quick combination.
Bowe's working on the inside. Holyfield's not. Why, I don't know.
Finally, Holyfield goes to work. But you're right, up until that point, he's letting Bowe steal the final seconds of the 6th round.
have to land more powerful punches than he did in round 6 in order to do it. You know, they told Holyfield, it was very important advice, that jab, you can counter that jab slow by Bowe, and that's what he's doing now. Holyfield threw a left hook. They want a right hand over the low jab of Riddick Bowe.
And Holyfield back to doubling up on the jab.
He's early, so that's to be expected. Now see, that right hand didn't hurt Holyfield. Are we now at the point where he's not going to be? Oh, big uppercut.
Big uppercut from Bowe. Holyfield backs off. Bowe lands again to the body.
You never...
And Bowe with a good left hand.
That was cut, but this is a whole different problem.
Yeah, this is underneath as opposed to up and over.
And the reason, there's where they want combinations from Holyfield. He's not working at all. That uppercut was an excellent
uppercut delivered. Here he goes again.
To win it.
Good crack right, then a left hand from Holyfield, another right. Holyfield coming on strong in the final seconds of the 7th round. Riddick Bowe's prediction did not.
Spectacular advice from Georgie Benton in the corner. He tells Holyfield, use the jab, and that makes Bowe jab, and then you can land the lead right over it. He's letting Bowe get out first with the jab, though.
Holyfield starting to squint out of the right eye.
And that eye could be a real problem for him. It is closing.
Again, when Joe Cortez tries to separate, Bowe went with the uppercut.
All right, let's go. Get him out. Go.
Holyfield. That one got there.
And Bowe responds.
Wow.
The right eye to me was the one that looked like it was closing.
Evander Holyfield has landed. Lennox, can Holyfield win a war? A spectacular fight in terms of action.
And here goes Holyfield again. And Bowe back at him. An exciting 8th round comes to a close.
Well as he would like. This is into round 9, and I'll tell you, let no one question the heart of either man. And these are those rounds where we asked ourselves, would Riddick Bowe's weight loss hurt him? We'll find out.
Al, this is a 5 rounds to 3.
Some have been close rounds, but I think Riddick Bowe has basically got the job done.
Good right hand from Holyfield.
For Riddick Bowe.
And Bowe on the attack.
Not Riddick Bowe. To walk in and throw that hook, Len, instead of the jab, which would land.
Holyfield did throw an uppercut in that sequence.
Bowe doing a very good job of setting up the right now with his jab. And Bowe is still...
Holyfield connected with a right.
That's as good a right as Holyfield can throw. Bowe did not move.
And Bowe with the uppercut. That's it for 9 rounds.
This is pure and simple a war, and so far that has benefited Riddick. You look at the jabs.
Blows, he needs a point, but right now, Bowe may very well be in control of this heavyweight championship fight at the moment. This is the 10th round. Good left from Bowe.
And ironically, that was a jab by Bowe. I have Bowe ahead.
Holyfield's attention.
It sure did. I have Bowe ahead by 3 points.
The uppercut from Bowe. He goes after Holyfield. Bowe has Holyfield in trouble in the corner. Riddick Bowe landing shots on Evander Holyfield. Riddick Bowe trying to seize the title right here.
And throwing tremendous body shots. A great idea for Bowe. He says he's a finisher, and he's showing it, but Holyfield's still standing. Doing the right thing, trying to get in close to Bowe and hold on.
And Holyfield did not go down. And the crowd explodes.
And Holyfield throws a right hand. What a war, all the credit in the world. He's the one that's doing well. He's not tired from the weight loss. Well, right now, Bowe can't throw. Whatever happens in this fight, whatever happens in their careers, Evander Holyfield coming back.
With
showing you something extraordinary.
Another uppercut. 3 uppercuts from Evander Holyfield. Now he goes after Bowe. Holyfield with the right. What a round.
technique has gone out the window for Holyfield, and that's why he punches.
And a right from Holyfield.
And Holyfield again.
Holyfield trying to put Bowe down. The final seconds of the 10th round.
Tremendous uppercut by Holyfield. That's one of the best rounds in heavyweight history ever. Period. You'll never see a sequence like this again if you live to be 100. Evander Holyfield is out of this fight, just out of it. But somehow, with all the punches Bowe threw, and let me tell you,
Has never fought an 11th round in his career.
Ever.
First time.
Holyfield wants him in this round. Look at Holyfield come out. He wants him.
Borfmuth says that his title's in trouble here. And he has 2 rounds. And he just absorbed the shot from Bowe again.
Holyfield got so brave that he got hit with a big left hook. And got hurt badly.
And again, and Holyfield is down. The champ down for the 2nd time in his career. 5, 6. Riddick Bowe trying to put away the heavyweight champion.
And again, Bowe being very smart, throwing excellent combinations. He is throwing excellent I'm not big on superlatives, but I got to tell you, this is one of the most courageous performances I've ever seen at heavyweight. The one by Evander.
Bowe just pushes him away.
Holyfield ever. Right in the left hooks. Holyfield finally goes back to his jab. It has been dormant for about 3 rounds. This is a round Riddick Bowe's never seen, and he performed quite well in it.
Wants the fighters to touch gloves. Bowe doing some clowning after the 11th round. Did not go back to his corner. Marched into the center of the ring and motioned with his hands to put the belt around him now. He feels the...
Good advice. They said throw the right hand. That's the one consistent big bomb that's landed. But he's back and he is younger. And that was clearly what he and his manager Rock Newman was, and I don't know if anyone could dispute that.
The torch is about to be passed to a younger man.
Holyfield has probably won this 12th round, but it will undoubtedly not be enough. But he will go out as a champion. And Riddick, I have to say, is a first-class performance.
The final 10 seconds.
And to the end, Riddick Bowe throwing excellent combinations and trying to get him out.
And Riddick Bowe dances around the ring. November has not been kind to incumbents.
And in this case, I don't know if we have to wait for the Electoral College and the votes to come in. We know that this man, Riddick Bowe,
17 to 110, and Dalby Shirley 117 to 110 for the winner by unanimous decision and new heavyweight champion of the world, Riddick Big Daddy Bowe.
And Evander Holyfield getting the hug from Bowe. The champion suffering the first loss of his career.
You're a great one.
Belts are all his.
Ladies and gentlemen, while you're still here, how about us for both of these great fighters in the ring here tonight from the Mirage in Las Vegas, a great heavyweight championship bout.
Punches, landing more. The percentages really don't matter there.
I said, I want to thank God for giving me the strength and courage. More than why, because I know at times I'm hard to put up with, and I know at times I put them through hell. So they are true champions.
you rewarded people tonight.
Papa Smurf.
The man right there. A lot of respect, I'm sure, for Evander Holyfield.
Oh, most definitely, man.
He was a warrior.
And Mike, man, I wish you all the best of luck, man. And I want you to come home soon. I'm going to come see you and do whatever I can to help you, man. Thanks for all the inspiration. And I'm looking forward to George Foreman or Lennox Lewis.
All right, that was directed at Mike Tyson. Before we get to your next opponent, I want to ask you one more question about this fight. Tactically, you fought a brilliant fight. You were able to do the things you wanted to do. You prevented him from throwing those combinations on the inside, and you won the battle on the inside.
Well, I told people from the beginning that I was a great inside fighter to be the size that I am. And, you know, not to take nothing away from Evander Holyfield, I knew he would have to get past the kiss in order to get to me. That's the left hand. And the kiss kept him at bay. Right. He threw me in the eye about the, I don't know, I guess around the 7th or 8th round.
The little thumb got you.
Right, and I maintained my composure.
You didn't
I didn't even think about it, and I just went out and did what I had to do.
And let me quickly get Eddie Futch, another champion. You played a huge role with Riddick Bowe. You said all along this young man was not a front runner. He would respond when there was pressure.
I knew he would, and I'm glad that the fight went the way it did to show as many naysayers that Riddick Bowe has everything it takes to be a great champion.
Well, in a way, it was almost better for Riddick, although he deserved some punishment, than winning early by a knockout. For instance, there's a guy down there, Lennox Lewis.
Big ugly bum. I'll knock him out.
Now we got Lennox on the line. Lennox,
Lennox, and we're gonna get it on. I owe you one. Okay. You're not the man I thought you were. You lied on me. I thought we was cool.
Yo, bring it on, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring it. I'm gonna bring it. You ain't said nothing but a word. Brady Roddick was afraid of you.
I'm gonna knock you out.
He was a chump. You ain't gonna knock nothing out, bum.
I'm gonna knock you out.
You ain't gonna knock nothing out.
You know I'm gonna knock you out.
You knock nothing out. Why let you know do it again? Do it again.
I'm gonna do it.
I ain't never come off my feet. You're the champion. You had help from the ref. You had ref. Well, knock me out. Knock me out there, bum.
You ain't nothing to me.
Watch him out.
Come on, man. Watch your mouth. You ain't nothing to me.
Take him out of the way, man.